Maturing is realizing that in a lot of these toxic relationships, you are the main problem. And I know a lot of people are not going to like that because, like, oh, my ex or the person I'm with is a piece of shit, right? We are these conscious, aware people, and for some strange reason, we know someone's a piece of shit, a cheater, a narcissist, or wherever the case may be. And it could be from trauma, it can be from stubbornness, it can be from a lot of things. And you sit there and you will still stay in that toxic relationship. If someone cheats on you multiple times, disrespects you multiple times, doesn't care about your feelings, disregards them, all kinds of stuff. One, why are you still in that relationship? And two, why in the hell are you allowing someone to treat you that way? Because one thing I have to tell my clients all the time, people literally do you exactly what you allow them to do. Because let's think about this for a second. A guy at the gas station disrespects you, degrades you. You're going to speak up and stand on it. You're not going to have that shit because you're not going to let someone talk to you like that, right? But yet, someone that you're in a relationship with, you're okay with them talking to you that way? Yeah, see how crazy that sounds? We pick and choose. And for whatever case may be, we accepting of it more in a like I'm gonna say more accepting of it, but if you're someone who hasn't healed or recovered or you're going through certain traumas or you have a certain reason why you're with somebody, it sounds crazy. So it comes down to you being a common denominator because we always say, "Oh, people ain't shit. I'm tired of dating shitty people, and people are just. It's so hard to date people." And then we realize that a lot of times we set that bar low for ourselves, and we literally normally choose the lesser of the evil. Evil. So if you just got a toxic relationship, the next person that you talk to might be toxic too, but they're not as toxic as the last person. So you accept it. You're like, well, I've had worse, so I'm gonna date this person because at least they do better than what this person did. So then you end up in another toxic relationship, and then the cycle continues. And I just need y'all to understand that that person is a piece of shit, yes, because they are supposed to be loyal to you and honest and open. Because that's what a relationship is. Because you build a lot of people we date to marry, so you're building up to that. So the fact that someone's lying to you or cheating on you or disrespecting you or degrading you, of course, that's frustrating and upsetting. And they're supposed to not do that to you. They're supposed to love you, respect you, cherish you, and y'all supposed to grow together, right? But then it just comes down to reality of why are you allowing someone to treat you this way and why are you staying? There's some situations where people get stuck and they jump the gun and stuff like that. So I understand that. But there's also situations where we know better. We really do. And we try to psych ourselves out or lie to ourselves to where it's not as bad as it looks. It's not as bad as it seems. So you force yourself to say, like, you're literally manipulating yourself into staying in a toxic relationship while blaming the person for making you the way you are when all you can do is simply leave. And I know a lot of people are going to say, "Oh well, they weren't like this at first." People don't hide who they really are. We just decide to ignore what we really don't want to see because people have traits to where you're like that's like a excuse me, because there's points in time where people would do things where in your mind you set a boundary for that and it's a deal breaker and you wouldn't tolerate somebody else do it, but because you like this person more than normal compared to other people, you're like, I'll let that slide. I might be able to deal with that. And then you let someone cross that boundary, allows them to cross other boundaries that you created for yourself. And I can get into so much more detail in this, but regardless of the fact, when it comes to a relationship, especially the toxic ones, when they don't work out. I mean, even when they do mutually don't work out, it's 50-50. But when you're in a toxic relationship, yes, this person is at fault. They're a piece of shit. But the common denominator always goes back to you. Why? Because one, you should never allow someone to disrespect you, lie to you, cheat on you, disrespect you at any sort. And two, you have no business staying at a table that does not serve love. So with that being said, like, follow, share, subscribe, and run away with me. It's your boy King Indigo.